Hey, what's up, guys? This is Scott. Hope you're doing great. I'm in my garage gym. I just finished a workout, and while it was on my mind, I had a question recently, and this little video is specifically for high school football players. So that's what I'm going to be talking about for just a couple of minutes because I've been getting a lot of questions related to high school football players. I work with them in the summer. I help them as a strength coach get stronger, and I love doing that. And so the missing link comes when school starts because I don't train them anymore during the fall because they're at school, they're playing football, and I still want to be able to help them. And as word has spread, whether it's word of mouth, I live out here in Lago Vista, and I've had some success training some guys around Austin, and my wife gets asked because she works with women at work who have high school kids who play football. And the question they all want to know is, how can my high school athlete gain weight? And typically, these kids are 14, 15 years old, which is a perfect time to be thinking about weight gain. I'm sure you can imagine why. Well, the answer is their testosterone is starting to kick in. They're starting to grow facial hair. Maybe their voice is getting deeper. Or, you can just see it in the way they carry themselves. I have a 14-year-old. He'll be 15 in just a week or so, and I see that already. And they want to know how to gain weight. So I can help them with that because, they're going to school, and although I'm not training them, I can still help them with their weight gain. And as my background is in bodybuilding, I'm sure my fellow bodybuilding buddies out there all over the place would agree that no one knows more about nutrition than bodybuilders. We live it, especially when we're getting ready for a contest. It's a 24-hour a day job. Whether you're getting up in the night, to make that protein drink, you guys know what I'm talking about, or if you're bulking up, because you want to go in bigger for your next bodybuilding show. But it all has to do with football too, because the concept is the same, and that is how to gain weight. So this question came today from a mom who has a 15-year-old, and he plays football in the Austin area, and he weighs about 160 pounds. He's not a starter. I believe he is on the varsity though, and that's awesome right there. Just being a sophomore, being on varsity, that's something that you certainly should strive for. I certainly wasn't because I didn't have anybody to help me. I wish I had, but that's okay. I can help those guys now. And generally speaking, this information is for football players, but it probably would be useful for other athletes as well that are trying to gain weight. I'll let you decide. So the question was, what can we do on the weekend? Because the week is pretty regimented. The lunch is packed. The student, wakes up, they go to school, and everything is regimented. They've eaten breakfast at home. They're out the door. They have their snack mid-morning. They have their lunch. They have their afternoon snack. They come home. They eat again, and then hopefully they eat a fifth or even a sixth time if they're trying to gain weight. So on the weekend, it gets a little bit more interesting because they're not as regimented. Maybe they sleep in till 10 or 11 in the morning. I did that, Nothing wrong with that. They're growing. And if they played football on Friday night, then that's a good thing to do. It's a good thing just to get that extra sleep. So what can you do? Well, the answer is to do what I just said, and that is to set your alarm and get up. So maybe you don't get up at 1 or 2 in the morning like we did back in the day, but maybe you get up at 6 in the morning. You're used to getting up at that time anyway because you have school, and you go and you have a protein drink. And a tip: don't slam the protein drink, particularly if it's a weight gain type of protein drink. Sip it, take 15 minutes. I know that's hard to do because you want to go back to bed, but the problem with slamming it is that you're not going to digest it as efficiently as if you had taken your time, so make it last, 15 minutes if you can. You're going to get much better results that way. So there you go. That was the question. I'll also have this on my blog at scottyorkfitness.com. Keep those questions coming, guys. I love it. I didn't realize, sometimes we think we know a lot about a certain topic, and we think that others know a lot also. Well, it's just not true, and I'm reminded of that, almost every day because I get these questions a lot. Anyway, there you go. If you have other questions, you can contact me at scott@scottyorkfitness.com, or if I put this up on Facebook, just message me. Have a great day, guys. I'm going to get back to work right here behind me. I'll talk to you later.